present Dragon's Den UK Season 4 Episode 3, and our product is Rosemate. I'm Karen and I'll be Peter.
I'm Rachel 16 and I'll be Deborah.
I'm Leslie and I'll be Phil.
I'm Stacy, I'm going to be Duncan.
I'm Rachel 24, I'm going to be Richard.
And I'm Helen, I'm going to be Roger. Okay, let's go. Hello, I'm Roger Hine. I'm here today with my product, Rosemate. I'm here looking for £85,000, 15% share in the business. I think in degree, an umbrella with no coupling is absolutely useless. Yet, for decades, Rotary closes era Cyrus Garden unquestioned. Just one, a full UK close ceremony sector is currently selling over 400,000 units per year, with millions of people every year living the washing to the mercy of the British weather, which is where my product comes in, Rotomate. It is a purpose-built, designed rotary closed area which embodies a protective cover. 3 panels are attached to the tips of the arms of the center. Each has a Velcro basting and concealed white forming at the top. Fine no lining fiber ran from the line onto the center. I have one repeated order from the UK's leading independent LY store and from its main regional rival. On this week, I finalized an agreement with a wholesaler. The further stock retailer capability from regional to national. I'm not the state for my business is poised to rapture word to a strong on the push. Thank you. I will now try to answer your questions.
How could you get involved in this?
How can I come up with this idea?
You're 21. How much washing you do?
Unfortunately, my mom do the dishes for me. But to get to the point, how did I come up with the idea? Mama popped up the washing out and she gone to work. And I was 17 and she said, just do me a favor, if it rains, bring it in. And I didn't bring the washing in and you can tell the inevitable happened. The washing got soaked, so in that point I thought it was a problem that I thought it has to be a solution of it, not for my own sake. So I don't get soaked again. For the sake of everybody else out there. That's why I came up with the idea.
Right. Then you just decided to design it?
Well, I decided to employ a patent attorney. I'm not paying an attorney as with me applying for your European patent on which you insist is an element this year.
Right. And then tell me about the orders you have from a large to our.
Okay.
Your further orders from?
I do. I have a purchase order with me which can provide sales for 1,000 units. So how many have you sold? Today, I've sold 550 units.
Okay, and what approach are you selling that?
The whole selling price for me, the wholesaler is £11. However, they've been selling on the internet as well. So that's 495. The cost per unit is £7.
Can you example your business plan things in terms of financial numbers? What do you expect over the this year, next year, year after?
Okay, for this year, I'm expecting to hit 8,000 sales.
So you're gonna make about £32,000 profit.
That's correct.
Okay.
For the following year, 2008, I anticipate 50,000 unit sales, and a year after, I predict a rise to 250,000 units. Basically, the wholesaler of currently recently finalized the agreement with, as for a fact. So, 26,000 units a year. This wholesaler is one of 6. I intend to speak to the wholesalers. I make more deals as in national distributions.
Can you see me again?
Of course.
So, what is the composer here? Is this crazy store here?
No, it doesn't.
It's windy and rainy at the same time because the wave what comes through.
Windy and wet at the same time. No, it doesn't.
And can you spell Sarah in your business?
Currently, no. I'm trying to incur as little cost as possible.
Is it business on that?
It doesn't, no.
Let me see if it's carried in there. I can get obviously, I probably have a few more questions to ask. But at this point, I ask you a bit chance of you to give your answer how the months are about. You know, the present page talking about 2% something like that. So just to let the others know this what I'm thinking.
I'm not excited about dragons, particularly Richard. And you mentioned about 400,000 clothes lines in the UK sold this year.
That's from one of the 4 UK manufacturers.
What's the percentage market share? 90%?
No, it would be a quarter. Because if one sells nearly 400,000 a year, then for business, for they want to stay in business, the others, they must have to compete fiercely. They must be selling at a significant amount as in hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, but that's why you live. This is a sort of law. Don't make the assumption if one per manufacturer selling 400,000 is very unusual to find 4 of many manufacturers will be fine in market sharing at 25% each. I don't think the sale will get anything like the volume you think, so I'm out.
I'm slightly disappointed that you don't understand the size of the market. The credibility of your production is the spot I'm concerned shocked. But I actually gonna make you an offer because I like the product. But I want 20% because I think a lot of work needs to be done to get this out there. So much. Deborah's over there.
I think we have 2 of the dragons do again.
No, let's just get one the elephant on the table.
I thought you got to your 50% and she's a 20.
It's that around 50%.
Around.
What is the next percent?
Alright.
Okay, let's just have those totals. Like, you have imagined her, right? Obviously, the other dragons don't want to be speak to them.
No, they won't have a speech. They just have another 5% off.
It's what we have to be. You have to be some talk about it, about your salary and dollar stuff. But what it's the offer and cap from 2 hours.
I think the offer is made to you by Deborah and Richard is a very, very good offer. I wouldn't offer that amount, so I wouldn't want to make you an offer, so I'm out.
I don't believe it's investable opportunity for me because the product hasn't gotten a market. But I think you're busy, so I'm not going to make you an offer. So you have gotten those 2 offers, but I think you need to really reconsider. We're evaluating your position.
So what you're saying is the offer is the lousy one, but he's got to pick a better one.
Okay, well, so those are all thank you. And as a result of the offers stands for concealed injection and the device and the assistance that can be provided by.
Roger. Think this before you do this. And I'm sorry to cut in. Because I will need to actually stop caution the deal has been put in front of you. You were offered and the first deal by somebody half of money of 50%. Somebody came in 20% and now the whole deal is now on 40.
I think it's something other opinions thing.
One last thing, try to negotiate.
I think something other opinions thing about it a lot of our conversation, and I said around about your level. So from a 20%, 50% means nothing is changing your about it. It's just
That's probably what I mean.
in some ways it's the standard said how 30 steps. Thousand pounds your business is probably generous. You're not begging for me and begging because I'm begging because of seeing what you've done in the last 4 years. It's leading us to this high.
What makes me bad? I wrote for my bad family.
I'm Maggie in this album at Maggie Offer. Maggie Offer.
I'm not interested in the product.
If I offer this ingenious, right? Maggie Offer.
Why don't you let it go and speak consider driver's terms?
Because you are speaking. Maybe over 3 and come back and make it over.
Roger, would you like to give the two people feedback?
Well, I've not so much thought as because, as I say, it's my first project. I want to see it through. I want to make it work. I know I need assistance in certain areas, and I do believe in both Richard and Deborah can offer me this. So, I like to accept the offer.
Well done. Good decision, Roger.
Okay, and we finished our recording. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Um,